Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about the atrocious satellite signal in the G37 that they're known to suffer for. I'm going to be fixing it, but I want to know in the comments below, does this happen to you and your G? So comment below, drop a line, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk to you about the issue that G37s are infamous for, which is with the satellite signal cutting off. You can see it is a perfectly good sunny day under some power lines right now, but besides that there's no tree and no obstruction. I'm going to drive up around that curve and you're going to see that the reception is going to cut off
than if you go somewhere.
So I'm going to drive up there and you're going to see that the signal is going to cut off.
From east to west about 9,000 kilometers, maybe.
Moments later.
Let's start with you, Oleg. How do you report a country as vast?
See, there it goes.
It's got difficulties of traveling.
It starts cutting in and out, and it'll be like that in this area always. So I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna show you guys how, and it's not
because
it has nothing to do with the volume. I'm not doing anything to the radio. Driving normal. Now it's back, and it's in and out. So the most annoying thing that I have is that I'm paying for a radio that in the G37 doesn't work. In my wife's Ford Explorer, it worked perfectly, but in my car, for whatever reason, it doesn't. So I'm gonna try to see if I can fix that. Let's get into it. Okay guys, as I said, I'm gonna disconnect the existing satellite radio antenna. I'm gonna connect an aftermarket one. This one I bought off of eBay for about $18. It brings the connector that we're gonna need in order to complete this install. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in looking at it and seeing the one I got. It brings an adapter in case you need it for your car, but for the Infiniti G we're gonna need this adapter. This I bought off of Amazon. It's similar, but I needed to get an adapter. So this was about $24 I believe, and this was $9. So in total you're spending about $32. So again, this is the type of connector that we're going to need for it, and that piece right there goes plugged in right there, and I'll show you how to do it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and uninstall the cover in the trunk to make all these connections and show you how I'm going to connect it. Let's check it out. Okay, so here's the trunk of the G, and what we want to try to do is we want to access we want to remove this panel to access what's behind it. So there's these clips here that with a flathead screwdriver you can pop it in right there and start undoing the clips. So go ahead and undo all the clips, I would say from here to here, so you could get access and start making your connections. All right, so I want to show you guys what, now that the cover's off, what I'm going to be disconnecting. So good reference point is the speaker here, and you want to put your attention on this side of the box. You're gonna see a pink connector, okay, right there. So you want to disconnect that and then replace where that's connected with the antenna that we bought off of eBay or Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, and as you can see, it's the same connector. So now in that hole, in that slot that I just removed, I'm going to go ahead and connect the new aftermarket satellite antenna. Alright guys, so I want to show you. Here is the new antenna, the one I bought off of eBay, sorry. This is the old antenna. You can see it is, where is it? Right there, it's plugged in. It's good to go. And I'll fix this later, but I just ran the cable through the hole right here to show you and test it out. And I put it loose on the rear deck pointing up. I'm gonna put it all the way back as possible and give it some slack. Close it up, and I'll do a test run now just to make sure it works, and when it works I'll go ahead and tidy it up, and hopefully this will be it.
Question we face today, of course, Facebook was not around.
So here we go. This is the corner where the signal will drop. You can see there's nothing obstructing. It's a little overcast, but nothing major.
Think that the other side is not being honest or straightforward about them. Is as old as the hills. The question I think we face today is: would it be appropriate as a matter of principle? As a free-for-all, of course not. Politicians can't use ads which break our community standards as far as...
All right, so we made it through the curve, 100% okay. You know, this has been something that I've been struggling since I got the car, and I never had satellite radio before. So I thought it was just normal because I had heard about reception issues in old cars. So when I got this car, I didn't think much about it, but then driving my wife's Ford Explorer, I realized that there's an issue with the car, and I wasn't sure still, is it the antenna, is it the radio, like what was going on? So I found this device. Again, this one was cheap. It was 18 bucks off of eBay. I'll put a link in the description for you. I hate for, you know, paying for service that it's, you know, when you need it, when you're jamming to a song and the signal cuts out, it's the most annoying thing. Or when you're listening to a podcast or something on XM radio and it doesn't come through, and again, there's no obstruction. Palm trees, come on, like they don't cover a lot of ground, so there's no reason why the satellite signal will cut out. So in my opinion, it's worth it. You know, it was annoying the hell out of me, but now that's resolved. I get better reception, and so, you know, that's it. And if you guys thought this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I also want you guys to consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. It supports me. I appreciate it. Leave a comment below. Peace out.